was empty. The sun was setting, and everyone knew one rule. If dacoits appeared, you did not resist. This story takes place between 1900 and 1935. During British rule, Sindh was a region with long trade routes, river crossings, and wide open land. These conditions made it vulnerable to organized bandit groups known as dacoits. Dacoit gangs were not random criminals. They were organized groups, often led by a single leader. Members knew each other well. They planned their crimes carefully and avoided unnecessary attention. Most robberies happened on roads used by traders. Some took place near villages at night. Dacoits targeted money, livestock, and goods. They carried basic weapons, mainly to threaten, not to fight. Kidnapping was another method. Wealthy landowners or traders were taken and held in remote areas. Families were contacted quietly. Ransoms were negotiated. Victims were usually released after payment. Villagers lived in fear. Many avoided travel after sunset. Some villages paid protection money to prevent attacks. Silence was common because speaking to police could bring revenge. British police records show repeated complaints from the same areas. Patrols were sent, but the land was vast and difficult to control. Dacoits used local knowledge to escape quickly. In some cases, informants helped the police. Rewards were offered. Slowly, gangs were identified. Raids were conducted. Some dacoits were arrested. Others disappeared or surrendered. Before we continue, if real crime stories interest you, subscribe now so you don't miss the next case. Court trials followed. Evidence included witness statements and recovered goods. Some gang leaders received long prison sentences. A few were executed under British law. Despite these actions, dacoity did not end quickly. Poverty, weak policing, and local support allowed the problem to continue for decades. By the mid-1930s, stronger policing, better roads, and stricter laws reduced dacoit activity. The gangs lost their power. Many areas became safer for trade and travel. The Sindh Dacoit gangs were a serious criminal problem, confirmed by British police and court records. They were not myths or legends. They were organized criminals operating in a difficult environment. This chapter of history shows how crime grows where law is weak and fear is strong. It also shows that crime fades when systems improve. The story of Sindh's dacoits is not about heroism. It is about survival, fear, and the long struggle to control organized crime. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe so you don't miss more.